there. I hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to my channel. In a world obsessed with control, hustle, and constant doing, what if the secret to peace and purpose was to simply let go? Welcome to today's video where we dive deep into one of the most profound spiritual texts ever written, that is the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu. It's not just poetry, it's a philosophy that can completely shift how you live, how you work, and how you think. Let's explore how going with the flow isn't laziness but wisdom, and how purpose isn't forced but by aligning with something deeper. This is your guide to a calmer, clearer, and more powerful life. What is Tao? The Tao, or the way, is the essence of the universe. It's the rhythm of nature, the flow of life, the harmony behind all things in nature. Lao Tzu begins the Tao Te Ching with a powerful paradox. The Tao that can be spoken is not the eternal Tao. This means once we try to label or define the Tao, we limit it. It's not something to conquer or explain. It's something you experience by observing the natural world, by tuning inward, and by surrendering. Imagine standing in front of a flowing river. You could measure the current, describe the water, or you could just let it carry you. That's Tao. Instead of always asking, what should I do next? Ask, where is the natural flow guiding me? Oftentimes, our stress comes not from life, but from resisting it. Wu Wei, the power of effortless effort. One of the most powerful ideas in Taoism is Wu Wei, often translated as non-action or effortless action. But don't confuse it with laziness. Wu Wei is about moving in harmony with the moment, doing what's needed without overdoing or forcing yourself or meddling. Verse 48 says, in the pursuit of learning, every day something is acquired. In the pursuit of the Tao, every day something is dropped. This is a massive mindset shift. How can we apply this in real life? A leader who listens more and commands less. A writer who doesn't force inspiration but shows up with stillness. A person in conflict who chooses silence over escalation. In all these cases, less does more. Wu Wei teaches you to act with the grain of life, not against it. Nature as the ultimate teacher. Lao Tzu constantly uses nature, water, trees, valleys, wind as symbol of strength, resilience, and humility. Verse 8 says, the highest good is like water. Water benefits all things and does not compete. Think about this. Water has no rigid shape, yet it carves through mountains. It's soft, but it nourishes life. It adapts. In business, adapt like water. Flow where the opportunity is. In relationships, be gentle but persistent. In personal life, don't be rigid about timeliness. Instead, flow with the moment. Think about how the best communicators are not the loudest. They are calm, quiet, and responsive, like water. Lao Tzu is showing us that humility is power and nature is our teacher if we only slow down to observe it. Letting go of control. Control is a major illusion in our lives, and the more tightly we cling on to it, or more tightly we cling on to expectations, results, or others' behavior, the more suffering we invite. I'm going to repeat this. The more we can cling on to controlling others, controlling something, expectations, results, the more we cling on to all these, we are inviting more pain and suffering in our life. Verse 64 says, "He who grasps loses. He who holds tightly lets things slip away." So don't try to control anyone. What is meant for you will be yours. Go with the flow. This is a reminder for myself. Instead of obsessing over outcomes, the Tao teaches us to focus on process. When planting seeds, for example, when planting seeds, you water them and give them sunlight, but you can't force the growth. You can't force them to grow overnight, right? The same goes for creativity, career, or relationships. Let go. Let the process unfold. Show up, but don't strangle the result. This is one of the most powerful practice that you can do in your life. Every morning, ask yourself, what can I release today? A thought, a worry, or a plan. That's Tao living. Purpose is found in presence, not in pursuit. One of the most radical ideas in the Tao teaching is that your purpose isn't something you chase. It's something you remember. Something that's already within you. Verse 37 says, "The Tao does nothing, yet leaves nothing undone." It's about aligned action, where being flows into doing. You don't need to hustle to prove your worth. You just need to become deeply present and act from that place. Instead of asking, what career should I chase? Ask, what brings me peace when I do it? Instead of saying, I need to be more productive, try, I want to be more present with what I'm doing. Success in Taoist terms isn't about survival. It's about alignment. Living the Tao in everyday life. So, how do we bring the Tao into modern life? Here are the 6 ways to practice Tao living. First one, start your day slowly. Don't jump into the chaos. Begin in silence. Second, observe. Observe more, react less. Don't rush to solve. Watch and understand. Third, flow with what is. Let go of resistance and accept the moment fully. Fourth, do less but better. Focus on quality and not quantity. Speak with intention, like water, clear, gentle, and powerful. Trust timing. Not everything is meant to happen now. In a noisy world, chasing speed and success, the Tao whispers something radical. Slow down, let go, be water. Let me know in the comments, which Taoist idea are you going to try this week? Thanks for watching. Bye bye.